Hi Scorpio, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else you feel that you need to know about, including a list of the card decks I've used for your read, then you can find all of that information and much more in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but try to keep in mind this might not be your story at all, okay? This could be someone else entirely different that your Scorpio is dealing with, and equally Scorpio, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Scorpio, okay? Right, let's get into this for you then. So your first card out, wow, nice, 4-leaf clover, great, good fortune. Your next one, forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So it's time to make a plan. You're not able to see the wood for the trees at the moment. Wishbone, a wish is granted. And harp, great happiness. Wow, that's impressive, especially given our last read that we had out for you, Scorpio. For the past couple of months, you have been dealing with a very difficult individual, going by what I've seen in your read, right? A lot of lies, deceit, trickery, someone having an axe to grind with you, and your past few readings were warnings about how to interact with that particular individual. Now, for those of you where you were patient and you didn't make any kind of preemptive strike, I'm feeling that this is the result of you doing that, okay? This is the result of you being calm under duress. This is the result of you turning a corner, your life turning a corner, and things genuinely looking up, okay? 4-leaf clover, wishbone and harp. I mean, come on, you couldn't get better than that, like for real. With this forest, there's a lot of uncertainty in your energy still about, I'm feeling that this is you asking yourself, why? Why are these things happening to me constantly, right? And that way of thinking is blocking you in a lot of ways, and you're unable, as I said, to see the wood for the trees. It's perfectly normal and absolutely fine for you to sit there and go, do you know what, why are these bastards constantly on my back, right? It's normal, okay? The key is not to stay in that mindset for too long, okay? Because you might end up slipping into a self-pity party, which you don't want to do, all right? So work through it, all right? Absolutely ask yourself these questions, but make sure that you're asking yourself the right kind of questions, okay? What is it within you that attracted those individuals to you? And you might find that for the majority, those types of individuals, they will go to everybody and they will try it on with everybody. And it's whoever allows that behaviour to continue is the ones where they stick with it and they keep coming back, right? So make sure that you're asking yourself the right type of questions, all right? And absolutely do not feel guilty for reinforcing your personal boundaries and for doing it. Honestly, congratulate yourself for doing it in such a healthy, balanced manner as well. It's amazing, right? So we are going to start pulling your tarot and we're going to clarify all 4 of these cards for you, and hopefully we can get further information on these. Why the 4-leaf clover, please, for Scorpios? Why the 4-leaf clover? 8 of coins, okay. So that's Sun in Virgo energy. It's about hard work, dedication, patience, and perfecting your craft. Now, I feel that this is about self-perfection, okay? This is the end of a very long series of difficult trials. And each and every time you've been improving on yourself, okay? This good luck and fortune has come in through your hard work. It's not just been handed to you. Thank you. Six of Wands, lovely. Leo energy. Specifically, this would be, let me see if I can remember, Jupiter in Leo? Yeah, Jupiter in Leo. So, again, that's the Lord of Victory card. Like straight up, the Lord of Victory. Victory, success, good fortune, all down to the hard work that you've put in. You deserve this, Scorpio. You absolutely deserve this. You've earned it. You've worked bloody hard for it. Okay. Why the Forest? Okay. So your Forest is clarified with the Six of Coins. That is Taurus energy. Equality, fairness, give and take. It can indicate charity work as well. So with this, okay, so because it's clarifying the Forest card, muddled, unclear thinking, you've been asking yourself, what is it about you that gives others the signals that you've got the word mug written on your forehead? Okay. Some of you could be looking into doing some kind of charity work as well. Some of you could be looking into giving back a little of something to society. And there's something else here. You just give me a second. Clarify the Six of Coin, please. Scorpio, Six of Coin rises. Thank you. Page of Swords. It's come out off balance as well. Okay, so your Page of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. With that coming out off balance, there's two things with this, okay? The first one is the more obvious one. The individual that you've been dealing with more recently is still keeping tabs on you, okay? Their energy, that there's definitely still remnants of their energy hanging around you, okay? But you're perfectly aware of this. It's no huge revelation that I've just given you, right? You're doing your best to ignore it, okay? You know that they're there still, you're ignoring it. The other thing is there's lack of information, okay? So you need to do some more research about something that pertains to this, some kind of charity work, or if you're putting down a deposit for something as well, which the Six of Coins can also indicate, make sure that you're putting a deposit down on something that is solid, all right? Because for a lot of you, we're talking about a lot of money here. And it's going to be vitally important that you absolutely do your research and make sure that you're investing with this Six of Coins in something that is solid and tangible. Okay, if something looks too good to be true on this particular occasion, with that coming out off balance, then it will be too good to be true. Okay, some more information and more research is yet required before you part with a single penny. Okay, you've then got the King of Wands, that's Leo energy. So yeah, if you notice the way that the faces are pointing, the King of Wands face is pointing out this way, okay? And then you've got these little, are they meerkats? Then they're all looking in different directions. So this would tell me that at this point in time, you're struggling to make a decision about investing either in something physical or someone else, okay? You've not quite made that decision yet because the King of Wands is looking sort of that way, out of the reed rather than in towards the reed, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're being careful, you're being tentative, you're making sure that you've got all of your information before you put anything down on the table, okay? Why the wishbone, please? Why the wishbone? What's this wish that's being granted, please, for Scorpions this time? Wow. Oh, bloody hell. It's loads. It's way too many. Okay, Six of Cups, that's one of your cards, Scorpion energy. Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Seven of Coins, two sevens back to back. That can indicate true love. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Four of Cups, Cancerian, and Four of Swords, Libra. Okay. There's some kind of disagreement here, not in connection with the vile individual that we've seen previously in your read. This is someone else, right? There's some kind of minor disagreement that's taken place. Patience again with that Seven of Coins. Harvest. There could be somebody, Scorpio, that you've got your eye on, or that has their eye on you. Now, either they didn't realise how you felt towards them with the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, and you might have felt ignored or rejected by them, or vice versa. They could have given you the impression that they weren't interested with these two here, when actually they were, and they're just a very slow mover, right? We're seeing that whoever that individual is that you think about constantly, that the person that is in your heart space, where you might have assumed, well, they're not interested, they actually are, okay? And we do see a reconciliation here with this Six of Cups, right? Any kind of misunderstanding that happened between you and this particular person of interest, it's going to be cleared up. So that's your wish granted. You might have wished for this individual to notice you. You might have wished for them to speak up about their feelings, because you could have felt that they felt something more for you, but they just weren't saying. That's your wish that's being granted. Okay. Clarify this harp, please, for Scorpio. Okay. Right. Page of Cups reversed. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Five of Coins. That's Taurus energy. Great happiness. So you're leaving this feeling of not being good enough behind, right? And the Page of Cups reversed, that's an interesting one, because when it's reversed, it can indicate either someone's dealing with a child who has got special needs. You've got your Major Arcana's just come out. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. Yeah, you could be dealing with a child that's got special needs with that Page of Cups being reversed, or you might have felt emotionally out of sorts for a very long time. Now, because it's, to clarify, great happiness and your Major Arcana, it's showing that very soon you're going to feel more like your true self, not your old self, not your old self, but your true self. Okay, look. Great happiness and death. Yeah. So this transition is going to be the best one of your life with this particular combination. It's very, very powerful. You're leaving behind thoughts and feelings in particular, with that being the Cups energy, of not being good enough. That is of the past. Four of Cups, yeah, Cancerian energy. I'm getting the feeling here that this is going to be very unexpected. There is very unexpected good news here that's coming in from the person that you would least expect it to come from. And it's a wish fulfillment for you as well, Scorpio. The energy at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, wow, Aries energy, or Divine Masculine energy. Some of you could be the Divine Masculine. Some of you could be dealing with your divine masculine and Three of Wands under there. So yeah, it certainly looks like they've made a decision. Okay, whoever this is that you're dealing with, that they've come to their senses. They've made a decision. There is an expectation, because the Three of Wands is usually there's a vibe of expectations with the Three of Wands always. Okay, so they were expecting you to initiate something. You didn't do it because obviously, if they wanted you, they would have made the effort, right? Because they didn't do it for such a long time, you released it, and then all of a sudden we're seeing something has triggered them into taking action towards you. Knight of Wands, yeah, Sagittarius energy, yeah, taking the risk, taking the gamble. It can be associated with the player, Queen of Wands. Yeah, there could have been someone else that they were dealing with that particular combination, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. They might have been distracted by something that they thought was shiny in you, and it turned out that actually, King of Swords, that it wasn't. Aquarian energy. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so that's going to resonate differently for a lot of you. Please always use your own discernment whenever you're watching general tarot reads, okay? Every single time, because it is going to be different for a lot of you. And further clarity, please, for Scorpios. Oh, right, mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. And shy, nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe, and second guess. So yeah, you've been second guessing yourself, and in the meanwhile, they've just been too nervous or too shy, worried about what you might say if they revealed their true intent towards you. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation and transition. I flipping love this card for you, Scorpio, because it is 8th house energy. Okay, so your recent struggles and your recent endings is literally what's bringing this brand new beginning in. Okay, so it's not all been in vain. It genuinely hasn't. Okay. Healing message, please, for Scorpios. Okay, so your first card is Dawn, and then your second healing message is Ocelot. Okay, and worth noting that that one came out in reverse. Okay, so... Alright, so Dawn is coming out as number 52. That could be somebody's name. And it says, duality cycles an end. Interesting. So dawn is defined as the end of night, of course, when the first light appears in the sky just before the sunrise. Yep. For the creatures of the night, another challenging night has just passed, and it is time for rest until the next sundown. So it's time for you to take a rest, because you've been put through the ringer, basically. It's time for you to take a rest and to prepare yourself for the rise of a brand new day. And that brand new day is symbolic for your brand new life. Okay, you're on the dawn of a brand new life, which is absolutely beautiful. Your Ocelot is coming out as number 13, and that's balance, vision, distance and solitude. The ocelot is a small nocturnal cat that can move through the branches of a bush of the jungle with ease. It is territorial, solitary and non-confrontational. And because of its camouflage coat, it's incredibly difficult to spot. The ocelot reminds us that sometimes it's okay to just disappear, to break away from a situation and to find healing in solitude. As with any other cat, it's also associated with vision and symbolic of the unseen. Now, with that one coming out in reverse, again, it just emphasizes that message of how you felt out of sorts for such a long time. There was a lot of you questioning yourself as to whether or not you were doing the right thing, how to react in certain situations, especially the more recent difficult situation you've just been through. It's okay for you to take a break, all right? In fact, it's being encouraged, actively encouraged right now, Scorpio, for you to take a break, for you to re-collaborate and to get back in touch with your true authenticity as well. And then just allow this energy to come towards you. And enjoy it when it gets here as well, because you've earned it. Okay, right, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then you might want to switch out now, because this is the Rebel deck. It's foul-mouthed, brutal, and it can be quite offensive. I just use it to inject a little bit of light-hearted energy back into the read at the end of the read, okay? So if that's not your cup of tea, it's not a problem. Just switch out. So Scorpios, please. Okay. Right, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking in on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. You are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. How come they're all pink? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. And don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah. So, again, everything is completely interchangeable in this read, okay? It's up to you which of these cards you take for yourself, which of these that you feel resonates more with the individual or individuals that you're dealing with, because there are multiple. You've got a good one coming in towards you, and you've just recently cleared out a really awful person. So yeah, it's completely up to you which of these you take for yourself and which you feel belong to someone else, okay? Always use your own discernment with general reads. That's a good rule of thumb, okay? Right, so that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.